Simple Decorating Tips and Frame and Frills presents Embossing Paste Stencil. To prep these two mid-century modern mahogany tables, I washed them with Fusion TSP alternative, and I did need to then scrub them with Fusion odorless solvent and rewash again with the TSP alternative. Because these tables are mahogany, I prime them with Bin Shellac Base Primer to seal any possible tan and bleed. Then I painted the tables a couple of coats of a custom mix I made with Fusion Mineral Paint Pressed Fern and Ash. Taking my design cue from the piece of furniture, I decided to sort of reinterpret the diamond brass plate that's mounted on the sides of the table. By using embossing paste with my stencil, I will actually get a raised pattern on it. Fusion embossing paste is really smooth, and you notice when I put it on the stencil, I try to not push it toward the cut edge of the stencil to try to prevent. There's quite a bit of open time that the embossing paste is wet, so you can smear it out really well. And then I went back, and actually the tool that I found that worked the best to sort of scrape off the excess, at least for this size stencil, was my Prima transfer tool. You can see where I accidentally nicked it and was able to fill it in and smooth it off again. Plenty of open time with the Fusion embossing paste. Now it's time to pull the stencil off. I carefully loosen the tape all the way around and lift, trying not to move it. Where some of the embossing paste slipped underneath the stencil, I could wipe it away with Q-tips. I was mostly concerned with any texture that was there, not the color, because it was going to get repainted. After the embossing paste dried overnight, I smoothed any parts with my sanding pad, and then I painted over it with the same custom mix, Pressed Fern and Ash, in preparation for the final stencil that I did on top of the embossed stencil. I did also add some rub-on transfers and a couple other fun details. And there are those original brass plates that are on the sides of the table. I love the detail that the embossing paste can add with the raised stencil. Fusion embossing paste and the other products used in this project are available at frameandfrills.com.